Hello everyone and welcome back to the Kenny Wallace Show, brought to you by JEGS, the leader in high performance aftermarket car parts. Remember to go to jegs.com for everything you need, and especially Jeep parts and truck parts. All right, we have called an audible on this Memorial Monday night because tomorrow is the big day. Stewart-Haas Racing. It has been reported, rumors have circulated that tomorrow on Tuesday is the big day. So let's have fun. Let's talk about what's been going on with Stewart-Haas Racing. We don't got to be perfect. It's the Kenny Wallace Show, right? I'm not a real journalist, but I'm just like you all. The Kenny Wallace Show started because it was like, hey, somebody down at the gas station wants to know your opinion on this, or we're at a bar. Hey, Wallace, what do you think of that Stewart-Haas Racing deal? All right, now that I've kind of given you my opinion on that, let's talk about what's up with Stewart-Haas Racing. And I thought that we would just get a jump on it. What's going on over there? Well, here's my opinion. Well, let me back up a little bit. It has been reported that Stewart-Haas Racing is going to announce to their team, they're going to have a team meeting. They're going to bring everybody up to date on what their future is. I mean, they could say, hey, we're gonna shut this whole deal down at the end of the year. Stewart-Haas Racing will no longer exist. They could say that. I hope not. I pray not. You got Rodney Childers over there. You got a lot of great young drivers, a lot of great talent, a lot of great people, a lot of good people that have put their heart and soul in there. You got Cole Custer on the Xfinity car, and you got Noah Gragson, and you got a lot of great drivers, crew members, crew chiefs, everybody over there. So there's a lot to lose. So when I talk about this, my heart is with everybody. I'm holding my breath for them all. Here's what I'm hoping they say. I'm hoping they look at Roush Racing. I'm hoping that Stewart-Haas Racing says, look over there at Jack Roush. They have two teams. They have, Chris Buescher, and they have Brad Keselowski. Just seems to me that whenever you have 3 or 4 teams, takes a lot of money, and it's not necessarily better. There was this theory years ago that the more we had, the more bulk we could buy, that somehow we could justify making it cheaper. I just don't think that's the way the business model is anymore. I think 2 teams can win a championship. You sit there and you look at, like I said, you look at a lot of good teams. I mean, what do we got going on over there at Penske? We got Joey Logano, right? We got Cindric. We got Blaney. I mean, respond right here. Tell me everything. All I know is you don't need 4 teams to win it all anymore. I think 2 teams will get it done, especially with this new car. This new car has created a new business model. I think, now that I've educated you all on my thoughts, I really think that I'd like to see Stewart-Haas say, listen, we're going to go to 2 cars. We're going to do this by seniority. How do you pick a driver? Well, I mean, which driver's got money, right? I mean, does Stewart-Haas need money? I don't think so. Gene Haas is one of the wealthiest people in the world. His machinery is sold to the Formula One teams. His machinery is sold throughout the world. I think Gene Haas is extremely wealthy, but those Formula One cars, they sure do take a lot of money from you. So I could be wrong, and it's fine. Listen, it's not important for me to be right. We're just having fun, right? We're just breaking it down. Hey, Herman, what do you think's going to happen over there at Stewart-Haas? We got a Mobil 1 gas station right down the road from my house. I go to that Mobil 1 gas station to get me an iced tea and some popcorn. And it happens all the time. Herman, how's it going? Where are you running tonight? Hey, what do you think about that Stewart-Haas deal? And that's how all my conversations start. And that's just what we're doing right here. Let me say this. I really think they're over it. And I mean that nice. I am not putting my words in Gene or Tony's mouth. I just think they're over it. I think people sometimes move on. Like me. I didn't need to be at Fairbury. I didn't need to be at Fairbury. I'm happy running my local track. Some of these kids are young now, and they got to be at Fairbury for the 20,000 to win. I didn't miss it because I'm 60 and I'm fine. I'm over it. But I still like racing, but I stay in my lane. Here's where I'm going with this. I think Tony Stewart, now he's going to call me up. He never calls me, but he'll answer my text. I just think Tony's over it. And I say that with love and respect. He could call me up and go, Herman, don't ever say that. But I ain't saying it. I'm just saying, here's what I'm thinking. I think Tony's over it. I think it appears he's in love with Leah. They said they're going to try to have a baby, so she quit drag racing to, have the baby. Tony seems to really like drag racing. I mean, he's wearing the flat bill. He's got the whole West Coast deal going on. He's kicking ass. I mean, the great Tony Stewart is a drag racer, and he's legit. Or as they say, too legit to quit. Hammer time. Da-da. So I think Tony's over the whole being the owner deal, and maybe I'm wrong. But I still think if they decide to, go to 2 teams, I think that eases the burden. I think Gene is over it. I think Gene's over there in Formula One, having the time of his life. You look at the great little driver, Cole Custer, his dad's Joe. Joe runs the place. Seems like the Xfinity program's going good. But I just really think, and I mean this nice, I'm going to use an old Midwest term. I think if they dumb it down, they can have a little more fun and win a championship. That little Noah Gragson, he's a good driver. I like what Noah's doing there. He's competitive, got himself a top 10 down there at Darlington. But, yeah, all right. Well, listen, everybody. Subscribe here, respond here. Let me know what you think. But I was just bored on this Monday night, Memorial Day. I thought, well, hell, I just got done with dinner, had a little piece of chicken, some salad, and I thought, I'll go in there and make a video. As you can tell, this is on my phone, doing this on my phone. So, all right, I told you my thoughts. I gave you my feelings. Tell me your feelings. What do you think? Let's create the conversation. So tomorrow they're going to announce it, and I'm going to be way wrong, or I'm going to be a little bit right. I don't think I'm going to be real bad. Of course, I covered all the bases. They're either going to shut down or they're going to dumb it down. And I think all of it's fine, except for the shutting it all down. I don't like shutting it all down. I think that's bad. And let me end with this. If they do dumb it down or they shut it down, how much money are they going to get for that franchise? Let's say they get rid of all their cup cars. Everybody's saying it's, millions, what is it? 20 million, 40 million per car. Just remember this, when you get a franchise, that means your cup car is guaranteed now to be in every race. So now I can go sell sponsorship. And now I can start making this work, So anyway, all right. I think that's it. I'm praying for all the Stewart-Haas Racing employees. I hope nothing happens, but the rumors are real. And they have announced that, I don't know who they are. I'm just reading the articles like you are, but supposedly tomorrow's the big day. Stewart-Haas Racing on Tuesday is going to announce to their team members. Then probably the media get a hold of it. All right, praying for you all, Stewart-Haas. Hopefully it just goes to 2 teams. Dumb it down a little bit. Like I said, I think a lot of people are just over it over there. All right, everyone. Please remember we are in podcast form. We are on Spotify. We're iTunes. Remember to like and subscribe. Until the next Kenny Wallace show. What will my opinion be? We haven't done a Kenny Wallace show in ages. Kenny Wallace show is my opinion. Kenny Conversation is interviewing the drivers. Coffee with Kenny, of course, is just everyday conversation. All right, everybody.